Hey, good evening, people. Welcome back to Internet Tricks, and today we are going to learn about proxy servers and tunneling. Okay, when navigating through different networks of the network, proxy servers and HTTP tunnels are facilitating access to content on the World Wide Web. A proxy can be on the user's local computer or anywhere between the user's computer and a destination server on the internet. This page outlines some basics about proxies and introduces configurations options. There are two types of proxies: forward proxies or tunnel or gateway, and reverse proxies used to control and protect access to server for loading, balancing, authentication, decrypting, or caching. Okay, forward proxies. A forward proxy or gateway or just proxy provides proxy services to a client or a group of clients. There are likely hundreds of thousands of open forward proxies on the internet. They store and forward internet services like the DNS or web pages to reduce and control the bandwidth used by the group. Forward proxies can also be anonymous. Proxies and always use to hide their IP address while browsing the web or using other internet services. Tor, the onion router, routes internet traffic through multiple proxies for anonymity. Hope you know about Tor. Tor, you should have it. Okay, reverse proxies. As the name implies, a reverse proxy does the opposite of what a forward proxy does. A forward proxy acts in behalf of clients or requesting hosts. A reverse proxy acts in behalf of servers. Forward proxies can hide the identities of clients, whereas reverse proxies can hide the identities of servers. Reverse proxies have several cases. As you can see, a few are load balancing, distribute the load to several web servers. We have cache static content, offload the web servers by caching static content like pictures. Compression, compress and optimize content to speed up load time. Okay, forwarding client information through proxies. Now this is what happens. Proxies can make requests appear as if they originated from the proxy's IP address. This can be useful if a proxy is used to provide client anonymity. But in other cases, information from the original request is lost. The IP address of the original client is often used for debugging, statistics, or generating location-dependent content. A common way to disclose this information is by using the following HTTP headers. The standardized header. Now here is what you should understand. This is what we always see on your injectors. Forwarded contains information from the client facing side of proxy servers that is altered or lost when proxy is involved in the path of the request, or the de facto standard versions. We have X-forwarded for identifies the original IP address of the client connecting to a web server through an HTTP proxy or load balancer. X-forwarded host, you always see these things on your Siphon Pro. The exported host identifies the original host requested that a client used to connect to your proxy or load balance. X-forwarded proto identifies the protocol HTTP or HTTPS that a client used to connect to your proxy or load balancer. X-forwarded proto. This one is very good. We can tunnel Airtel to provide information about the proxy itself, not about the client connecting to it. The via header can be used. Via added by proxies, both forward and reverse proxies, and can appear in the request headers and the response headers. So about HTTP tunneling. Tunneling transmits private network data and protocol information through public network by encapsulating the data. HTTP tunneling is using a protocol of higher level HTTP to transport a lower level protocol TCP. The HTTP protocol specifies a request method called connect. It starts a two-way communication with the requested resource and can be used to open a tunnel. This is how a client behind an HTTP proxy can access websites using SSL. HTTPS port 443. Note, however, that not all proxy servers support the connect method or limit it to port 443 only. Okay, we also see HTTP tunnel article. You can check it on Wikipedia. Proxy auto configuration. A proxy auto configuration or PAC file is a JavaScript function that determines whether web browser requests HTTP, HTTPS, or FTP go directly to the destination or are forwarded to a web proxy server. The JavaScript function contained in a PAC file defines the function. The autoconfig file should be saved to a file with a .pac file name extension, proxy.pac, and I am meme typeset to application /x midscore ns midscore proxy midscore out config. The file consists of a function called find proxy for URL. The example below will work in an environment where the internal DNS server is set up so that it can only resolve internal host names, and the goal is to use a proxy only for hosts that aren't resolvable. You can see the function down right there. See proxy auto configuration pack for more example. See also, okay, this site has been developed by NDN Web Docs. It's being hosted there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have understood about the HTTP tunneling. You can check out the site and the links below. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please subscribe.